Mikey?
Russ? Dude, Russ, I am stranded. I need some serious traffic to my site right away.
Stranded? Well, where the hell are you?
I'm in Scotland.
I'll be there by 1:30. Hi. How you doing? Russ Rufino. Hi. How's it going?
Thank you so
Not
much.
now. My brother needs traffic to his website.
Warning. This traffic is so powerful and so different from anything you've seen before that I'm taking extreme measures to make sure this secret stays only between us. Hey everybody, Russ Rufino here. Well, that was fun, right? Look, the truth is you don't have to race around the world and get in fights with bad guys and dodge explosions to get traffic. Traffic is right there in front of you, hidden in plain sight. And I'm talking about a jet stream of traffic, okay? Something bigger, faster, and more flat out bankable than anything you've ever experienced before. But you're ignoring it, just like almost everyone else. Like take my kid brother Mikey, for example. Now he really did call me from Scotland, stranded and flat out broke. Now I taught him the exact same traffic tactics I'm about to teach you. And he was able to use those tactics to flood his website with tons of traffic and plenty of cash to keep traveling the world in just 24 hours. Yeah, you heard that right. 24 hours. Now look, I know that might sound just as unbelievable as me jumping over walls and driving fast cars. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to log in live in real time to my account and my kid brother's account to show you that these things really do work and that this really is true. So watch me do it right now in real time. Hey everybody, it's Russ Rufino. Now, welcome to my office. What I want to do here is log into a couple ClickBank accounts live so that you guys can see that this stuff really does work. And the reason I'm shooting it this way, where you're just kind of like hanging out and looking over my shoulder, is so that you know that this is real. There's nothing fake here. I'm going to do this live. I'm going to do this in real time so that you guys can understand the power of endless traffic tab and just a couple of the techniques in this system. Now, as you can see, this is the Los Angeles Times website, and I'm logged in here just to show you the date and time. So it is Saturday, October 29th, 2011 at 9:30 Pacific time, okay? Now I'm going to log into ClickBank real quick. This is just one of my ClickBank accounts here. And with this account, I did something kind of cool. It's an account that I've been working with for several months. And what I did, just to show you guys the power of Endless Traffic Tap, is I shut the traffic down for a couple weeks and then reopened it so that you guys can see the difference it makes when you start applying these strategies. So let me show you what I mean. Now, first of all, this account just has a ton of money going through it. As you can see, let's go back a couple weeks to October 15th. That was a $724.43 day. Sunday, October 16th, $1,086.92. The day after that, $615.74. The day after that, $543.50. Just 2 days ago, $289.96. Yesterday, $216.62. Saturday, today, $144.98, and the day is not even over yet. So there's a ton of money going through this account, which is terrific. But there's one cool thing that I want to show you. Now check this out. The week of October 5th and the week of October 12th, I shut down my traffic just so I could show you the difference it makes when you turn it off. And even in those weeks, with me doing absolutely nothing, the account still made $289.79, and then the next week, it made $362.49. Then I applied just 2 of the strategies I'm going to show you in this course and fired on the traffic. And then look, the week of October 19th, $3,369.28 in 1 week. Last week, $1,774.16 in 1 week. And this week, and we're only 4 days in, $1,193.21. So that money comes from just being able to fire on a flood of traffic whenever you want. So that's the power of Endless Traffic Tap. Now, let me also log in to my kid brother Mikey's account from the promo video. Now check this out. So I'm just going to go ahead and log out real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and log in to Mikey's account. Okay, great. Now this account we just started sending traffic to. So as you can see, look, from the 15th to the 21st, no money because we weren't sending it any traffic. Then we just started to send it traffic on the 22nd. And right away, on the 22nd, he made a sale. On the 24th, he made 2 more. On the 26th, he made another one. And then 2 days ago, $60.98. Yesterday, $153.01. Today, $102.73. Now what I'm going to do is cut the tape now and then catch up with you again in about a week or so you can see that the traffic is still going and the sales are still pouring in. So guys, look, you can do this with any account that you have. You can send traffic to any website you want using these strategies. So I can't wait to share these things with you, and I think you'll be impressed when we check back in. I'll be right back 7 days from now, okay? I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, we're back. It's been a few days, so let's log back into my kid brother's account and see how we're doing, okay? So it's the exact same ClickBank account as before. Gonna log in, scroll down. Okay, check it out. The last day we checked in, I believe, was October 29th, and on that day, Mikey ended up making $102.73. On the 30th, $219.43. On the 31st, Halloween, $248.28, and yesterday, $427.36. Today, $106.20, and the day is not over yet. So you can see we're getting some incredible results here. Pretty cool, huh? Well, look, just sit back, grab a pen, get ready to take notes, and watch every moment of this presentation. Because look, it doesn't matter why you've been missing out on this traffic up until now, all right? Maybe you've been working hard to make money for a boss instead of for yourself. I mean, that's what I used to do. Or maybe the daily spam fest in your inbox has you chasing automatic or stealth or robo traffic methods that don't even exist. Or maybe like a lot of people who hesitate to get started online, you're just a little bit afraid to take that big leap toward what it is you really want in life. But look, that's not important. Not anymore. Because the good news is,
tapping into this immediate and permanent flood of profit-proven traffic has never been easier than it is for you right now. And your timing couldn't be better. Because if you've lurked around the internet money game for a little while, whether you're trying to make some extra cash or just 86 your day job, you can't help running into them left and right. The gurus, I mean. If that's what you want to call guys who have made 6, even 7 figures online, and most of them are just cocky kids who claim to have cracked some kind of code even though they don't look old enough to pass driver's ed yet. Prime them with a couple cold beers, get them talking, and they'll start talking non-stop about all the filthy cash they're making just by opening up unstoppable torrents of pure free traffic. Now, how do I know? Because just as I was hitting the big 3-0 and thinking my own day job, well, actually night job, tending bar in LA, couldn't get any more degrading, one of these gurus, a lanky little loudmouth, barely old enough to drink, comes into my bar and starts boasting about all his internet money. Now the funny thing is, I actually know this punk kid Brad. In fact, he's my buddy Justin's little brother. Now he's sitting there waving around a bankroll that could choke an elephant, beginning to slur his words a little, talking affiliate marketing this and traffic that, and getting louder and louder about his latest $1,200 day as he blurts out, "Recession? What freaking recession?" Now everybody in the bar just fixates on this dude with these kamikaze eyes, trying to get him to spill the goods on what he's doing to make all this crazy money online. "It's all about free traffic, man," he tells me as I fill another tray of shots. His breath makes me nauseous for a second. I mean, look, it's 1 a.m. I'm about to turn the clock on 10 years of pouring drinks and babysitting drunks. And here's Guru Brad buying rounds for the bar like Tony Montana on vacation, holding court with the hottest girls in the place. And the real kicker? Even though the posers gathered around him have no clue what he's talking about when he brags about his massive list and epic conversions and sick EPCs, I know exactly what he's talking about, and I'm still stuck here. Think for a moment about everything you know about making money online. I mean, from reading email after email, sales page after sales page, and buying product after product. That's me, right there, knowing it's possible, but still no closer to the money. So while this Frank Kern mini-me is loading models into his Porsche and heading off to the next hotspot, I couldn't make more than $400 a month online, even though I was squeezing the max out of every free traffic tactic ever sold. Writing articles, blogging, SEO, you name it. And all I could think was, if this drunken Doogie Howser can make it happen, then why the hell not me? But look, it's not easy to picture those 4-figure days when you haven't even broken triple digits yet. In fact, if you told me it'd be possible, heck, even a daily routine, to see numbers like these in my ClickBank account in just hours, using just one simple traffic source, I would have cut you off and called you a cab. But that is reality for me today. And I'm not telling you this to brag or kick off into some guru bling hip-hop video where I show you my mansion and my yacht. Sometimes you really just need proof that this is all 100% real. And once you've seen it, everything changes for you. So trust me. If you're looking at my accounts on this page and all the crazy proof you just saw in the video up at the top, and you've got even the slightest feeling in your gut that you just have to do something right freaking now to make a change, then finally, you are in the right place at the right time, and this is the right system to get you there. Look, I remember with Blu-ray clarity the moment I knew it was time to take the leap and go for broke. Because with that loudmouth kid Brad and his $1,200 a day profit still playing in the back of my head, my boss found another lame excuse to ream me out in front of all my customers. Now just as I was about to play it safe and suck it up one more time, something snapped. I turned to him, as calm as the Dalai Lama after a long massage, and said, "I quit." I will never forget that date. Monday, November 8th, 2010. And I'll tell you what, it felt amazing for like 2 hours. But then it hit me like a double shot of Jaeger. Russ, you've just quit your job. The rent is due. The bills are due. And no more paycheck. A steady $2,600 a month gig, poof, gone. It was either go from $400 a month to at least $3,000 a month online, or bust. And if you've been hanging around the internet marketing world more than 5 minutes, you know that there's one thing in common behind every big success story you've seen. Money equals traffic, and traffic equals money. Now imagine you had to, gun to the head, get avalanches of cash pulling traffic tomorrow. Think, what would you do? Where would you turn? All I could think was something had to happen fast, specifically traffic and lots more of it, or it was going to be literally lights out. There was no time to listen to the traffic experts, no time to charge some hyped up traffic software on my credit card and fantasize about making it. This traffic had to happen now. And did I mention cheap? Time-sucking, slow methods like articles, SEO, social media, not gonna cut it. And what happened next is gonna make this the time everything finally clicks for you, because I holed up in my apartment for 3 weeks straight. And by the time I saw the California sun again, I had unearthed a crazy secret anybody can use to open up floods of high-paying traffic in minutes. A regular master switch controlling $6.5 billion worth of laser-targeted online traffic. And it's a secret so well hidden, right in plain sight, that even most gurus ignore it. Because even though every self-appointed traffic expert in sight was talking about making money with Facebook or Google or some other sketchy-sounding free traffic loophole, nobody, and I mean nobody, was talking about how to tap into a permanent traffic source so massive, so limitless, and so fast that the people in the know are calling it the jet stream. The kind of guaranteed, slap-proof traffic that took me from $400 a month to over $700 a week in just 2 weeks flat. And that's before I even knew what I was doing. The good news? The lights were definitely staying on, day job free. But you know what? I knew I could do even better. And that's when it happened. The penny drop. With just one flip and the exact same traffic, 4-figure months turned into 4-figure days. All with no waiting, no keyword research, no mind-numbing article writing. In fact, to give you an idea of just how fast this traffic starts working, here's a verified snapshot of my ClickBank account from just before it happened. Now, it was $505.42 in 6 days. I thought that was amazing at the time. But then right after it happened, $2,202.99 in the next 6 days. Now look, I had to capture those shots just to remind myself it was all real. But that's not all, though. The last screenshot I just showed you was from about 2 p.m. on January 11th. And look what happened by the end of that same day. That's right, my very first 4-figure days, and they happened back to back. Pretty cool, huh? That's right, in less than a week, I had quadrupled my income and started churning out $1,000 days like clockwork. So let's say right now that you've got a number in mind. What you would need to make per year online to just walk away. My number just starting out was around $31,000 a year, just to replace my income and keep scraping by. Back when I first quit the bar, I thought I would feel like a lottery winner if I made that much online all year. But you know what? The traffic you're about to tap into direct deposited over $36,000 into my account just last month. So if you're thinking even just $100 a day or $200 a day would be a real noticeable break in your life, believe me, the true potential of this underused traffic source will blow your mind. Don't be surprised if you need to take a couple screenshots just to remind yourself it's all happening. So by now you might be wondering, just what the heck is this traffic source, Russ? Well, don't worry. It's got nothing to do with any of the usual rehashed sources that end up being more frustrating than your day job, like article marketing, making videos, blogging, email, social media. It's something I like to call penny clicks with a twist. And once you dial in the simple tweak that turns this traffic source into an unstoppable jet stream of traffic, I mean, once you start seeing the commissions stack up in your accounts and the wire transfers and the checks coming in, you'll never look back at the day job world again. Now brace for a shocker, because here's where you see exactly how this traffic works. I know. This is where you usually get a big story that distracts you from ever finding out what the software actually does, right? But hey, I've already broken some serious guru rules like showing you my real name, talking to you with my real voice, and even showing you my real picture, right? Well, now it's time to break the ultimate guru traffic taboo and show you exactly why right now you can forget fake push button traffic forever. Because now everything that frustrates you about traffic is reversed in your favor. And suddenly it's almost like you've got the search engines by the balls. Now maybe that explains why this super high converting traffic is only 1 penny per laser targeted click, no matter what market or niche you're in. Big, small, super competitive, doesn't matter. It's how I changed the game right there in those few short weeks holed up in my bedroom traffic lab. And it's how I went straight from flushing away $660.25 on Google search ads, $216.76 on Facebook ads, all with nothing to show for it, to waking up with traffic and cash like this every single day on demand. And all at just 1 lousy penny per laser targeted click. Think about it. Most people don't even bother picking up pennies off the street anymore. I mean, they're like the red-headed stepchild of coins. They're banished to couch cushions or abandoned in those little leave a penny, take a penny trays. But you might find yourself stopping for them from now on, because each penny you put in gets you lightning fast, high converting, laser targeted traffic out. How many pennies do you need? A lot less than you'd think. After all, I reached my first $1,000 plus days on a starvation diet budget of just $10 or less per day. Yup, that's 1,000 pennies a day in exchange for $1,000 a day or more. Now, if you were trading pennies for dollars, how many times a day would you make that penny drop flip? As many times as possible, right? Well, there's pretty much zero limit to how far you can go with it once you start. Because believe it or not, this traffic is so massive that 9 out of every 10 people on the entire internet sees your penny ads every single day. That's a cool 6 billion cash-in-hand buyers ready to swoop in and click anywhere, anytime you want. Are you starting to see the power of this traffic? Yup, forget trying to be number 1 on Google or Yahoo or Bing. Forget Facebook or Twitter or any of the other usual traffic sources you've heard about. And forget all the scammy sales pitches you've seen for miracle traffic software that some guru dropped on the sidewalk. Because once you've seen it, you'll instantly see why. This traffic makes that magic push-button software look like a kid's toy. And once you stop fighting for traffic, you can tap into a jet stream of real, bankable clicks for just pennies that can never be turned off, never be slapped. And this traffic has never been hotter or cheaper than it is right now. In fact, some days you might have to pull out a calculator to figure out what you're actually paying for a click because it's so small. How does 5/1000ths of a cent for targeted traffic sound to you? Yeah, that's right. Some of this traffic is so freaking cheap, it might as well be free. And it still brings in massive daily profits on autopilot. Now here's the thing, I could go on and on showing you my results. But again, the most important part is, it's not just me having this kind of success. Remember my kid brother Mikey? You watched me pulling some pretty crazy stunts to rescue him at the beginning of this video. Sure, I dramatized things a bit. In real life, there were no helicopters or car chases or martial arts showdowns. But when he called me, stranded in the middle of a backpacking trip in Scotland with no cash to get home, he really did need something to click for him fast. For him, it was either get my internet thing working for him, or hit our parents up for money. And at 27, that'd be pretty embarrassing, right? I know what that kind of desperation felt like. Just a year ago, or less, it could have been me on the other end of that line. And I knew he was going to think this sounded a little weird, but all I said to him was, I'm sending you an email right now. Just follow the exact steps one by one. You don't even need to think about them. Just do them. Then watch your mailbox. I'm rushing you an envelope today. But this part is too sensitive to email. I've got to make sure it stays just between us. Mikey probably thought I was nuts, but I knew the pressure of being stuck overseas with nowhere to go would make him tear open that envelope and set the traffic flowing. And I'll admit it, even after proving this traffic again and again with my accounts, there was still that tiny voice of doubt in the back of my brain asking, are you sure that somebody like your little brother with no traffic experience can really make this work? I was worried until I saw the proof that it had worked even better than I hoped. He followed my instructions step by step to the letter, opened the envelope, threw the DVD I'd sent him into his laptop to set everything in motion, and not only did he make enough money to get out of Scotland and continue his trip around Europe with no more money worries, the traffic is still going to the tune of over $100 per day. Now trust me, this wasn't some kind of fluke either. In fact, this traffic is so easy to set in motion and so automatic every day after that, that I call it the endless traffic tap. Now I know that's not as exciting a story as some guru's made-up fantasy action movie epic, but you know what? It's true. And it sure is a lot easier to understand and tap into right away. After all, you're not watching this video just to be entertained. You're here because you know how quickly and dramatically the right kind of traffic can change your life. And you don't want to have to chase after it. You just want it here and now, all in one simple package you can just plug in and profit from, right? It really can be this simple, because you're getting the same rare off-the-grid traffic sources I personally used to skip from going for broke to $1,000 days in less than one short week. And the best part about Endless Traffic Tap is, you don't have to crack any codes to copy my success. Just follow the code I've cracked for you. Here's exactly what you're getting with Endless Traffic Tap. I'm not only giving you my 18-video Endless Traffic Tap formula for penny clicks on demand, you're getting the instant money accelerator I wish I had when I started out. It's the same rapid traffic multiplier so underground, I actually had to have a copy of it hand-delivered to my kid brother. The Endless Traffic Tap software that takes the easy traffic I started out with and makes it flat out automatic to start these penny traffic torrents flowing right from day one. And that's not all. You're also getting my 100% done for you ultra high converting banner ad templates. You can adapt these for any niche or offer you want in just seconds. Even with zero tech skills, no graphic design mojo, no fancy graphics software, and all completely for free. You have to see this technology to believe it. You'll get introduced to 8 full underground traffic sources and the ninja tactics to squeeze clicks out of them for just pennies. And I'm not talking about junk traffic either. We're talking laser-targeted, high-converting traffic from countries where people spend. The United States, Canada, Europe, Australia, the highest converting countries on the planet. Heck, just one of these 8 traffic sources will put your links in front of, wait for it, more traffic than CNN, Dig, and the LA Times combined. And that's incredibly targeted traffic too. People who click through to your site from this source spend money like mad. And the crazy part about this one is, your visitors don't even know you're paying to advertise to them. Now that's probably why anytime I run a campaign here, I get tons of extra viral traffic I didn't even pay for. And some of these traffic sources will let you link to any site you choose. Landing pages, direct linking, squeeze pages, anything goes. And get this, when you follow my blueprint, you can put one of your Endless Traffic Tap done-for-you banners on sites that get millions of visitors per day for just a few bucks. That's total, not per click. Now you might be wondering, okay Russ, so how much is all this going to cost me? Well look, as you've seen, this traffic is such a game changer for anybody trying to make money online. Putting a price tag on it wasn't easy. It's easily worth $4.97, and that's what many of my insiders have paid to get their hands on it. After all, you see offers every day of the week for rehashed crap that has absolutely zero chance of making any change in your life. So shouldn't something that really does, and that really will get you the results you're after, cost more? A lot more? Look, it wasn't so long ago, in fact, it was just over a year ago, that I was holed up in my apartment, broke and desperate for a break. Now, if I had seen something like this at an out-of-reach price, it would have just made me feel that much worse. So I'm going to put a price on Endless Traffic Tap that makes it a complete, stress-free, no-brainer to get involved and take action right away. That means that for a limited time, you can get your hands on everything for just a one-time payment of $47. But hang on. It gets even better, because if you're one of the fast action takers who gets in on this before the doors close, now remember the warning I gave you right at the beginning? The extreme measures to make certain this stays just between us? Listen, no hypey gimmicks here. This traffic, and especially the software that automates the work out of getting it, is so ninja, I couldn't even risk sending a digital copy to my own brother. To make sure I could get this to you instantly and securely, I had to safeguard this stuff behind one of the most powerful encryption and security systems ever invented. There's no other way to make 100% sure it stays in the right hands. So even though my brother had to wait around to get that package in the mail, you get instant access to Endless Traffic Tap GamePlan and the Traffic Accelerator software right now. And well, if you've ever struggled with traffic, or even the thought of trying to get traffic has ever given you a cold sweat, as soon as you click go, you're going to realize why I'm so confident this will work for you, that no matter where you are right now, I am guaranteeing your success. In fact, I insist you try everything with every bit of the risk on me for a full 60 days. That means that if at any time in the first 2 months, for any reason, you're not totally over the top thrilled, all you've got to do is send me an email, and I'll give you back every penny you paid, no questions asked. You need to move on this right now, though. I'm only giving this information to a limited number of people. Once the available spaces are gone, they're gone. Just click the big Add to Cart button right under this video now, and you'll get instant access to Endless Traffic Tap. And I'll see you on the inside.